Welcome back to Live Young Diecast. Time for Fast and Furious Street Racing Event 3. Hatches, baby. That's right, hatchbacks. Let's meet these drivers. That's Markista driving the Mercedes-Benz A-Class for M&M Diecast Racing League. Bolo Brown is with us today in the Volkswagen Golf GTI, driving for miniature car racing. And Daniel Herrmann is taking another crack at the Deep Eddy Raceway in the Subaru WRX STI for Brunhilda Hills Diecast Racing. And John Receveur in the Lancia Delta Integrale for Jack, Josh, and Katie Racing. That is Daniel Herrmann and John Receveur in the back, kicking off lap 1. That's Markista in the lead. Bolo Brown in third. Daniel Herrmann taking up the rear. He'll finish fourth, and Markista with first. Looks like John Receveur took second. It'll 180 in turn 2. He'll hang on to that position, and Bolo Brown will take third. I do love this little 180 here. That was slick, and he manages to really hang on to it. A tight pack as they cross the finish line. Another look at Markista going up on 2 wheels over the finish line. He also hangs on to it for the win in the lap 1. Everyone will finish, and we're into lap 2. It's Markista in the back with John Receveur, Daniel Herrmann, and Bolo Brown up front for lap 2. And Daniel Herrmann out with a bit of a lead. He's breaking away a little further. John Receveur sneaking up into second. Really going for the pass here. He won't get it. He'll get blocked by Daniel Herrmann, who, he can't hang on for the win. He'll take second, it looks like. Let's check the replay. I think John Receveur here really makes a big push right here, giving it the gas. Gets blocked out by Daniel, and then he goes for it again, passing and takes first. That's Bolo Brown in fourth, and Markista with third. Look at it again. This is just fantastic driving by John Receveur, really going after it. And it looks like Markista blocks out Bolo Brown, who was also going for a pass right there up on the Vista jump. And that's John Receveur taking first in the second lap. Everyone will finish again. And that's Markista 1 point behind John Receveur with 8. Still anyone's race with 2 laps to go. It's Daniel Herrmann up front with John Receveur. Daniel blows away with a bigger lead than before, way out front. Takes it easy on the jump, gonna hang on to it. Doesn't want to go on his roof again like he did in the Toyota Supra. Really having some tough times up there outside of turn 1. That's Bolo Brown and Markista, who just got into pushing and shoving, and they just stall each other out up there. Daniel Herrmann has a nice smooth first place with John Receveur close behind for second. And that puts John Receveur sitting with 11 points, Daniel Herrmann with 9, Markista with 7, and Bolo Brown with 3. Final lap to come here. Looks like John Receveur is pretty much locking in his position to advance. He's out front with Daniel Herrmann behind, and Markista in red in the Mercedes. I think we lost him. John Receveur blows through for the win. He will definitely go on and advance. Bolo Brown, wow, he takes second here. Didn't see that coming. And Daniel Herrmann does end up on his roof once again, and so does Markista up on the Vista jump. See what happened here. Looks like Markista just catches the side of the track with too much gas out of turn 1. And can't hang on to it. He'll go over on his roof, and that lets Bolo Brown skate by. Taking second here in the 4th lap. Big jump from John Receveur. Daniel Herrmann almost loses it, and we lose him in turn 2. And up there on the Vista jump, you see Markista going over. He'll finish with 7. Daniel Herrmann with 9. He will move on and advance with John Receveur with 16. A whopping 16 points. And Bolo Brown with 6. Daniel Herrmann and John Receveur will move on to the finals. That'll be in December. And thanks so much to Bolo Brown and Markista for jumping in and racing with us on Fast and Furious. Up next here on the Deep Eddy Raceway is the DIRS. It's coming to Live Young Diecast next week. But over at We Race Diecast, Group 7 and 8, the final group for the DIRS over there, is wrapping up today. Link in the description, go check it out. We hope you'll come back next week and check out the DIRS Groups 1 and 2. Congrats again to John Receveur in that Lancia Delta Integrale and Daniel Herrmann in the Subaru. They'll move on to the Fast and Furious finals in December. So we resume Fast and the Furious in late August as we host the DIRS up next, as well as a modified Vans tournament. It's going to be exciting. We hope you'll stick with us and live young. Diecast.